Welcome back to the Myth-Series in Depth. After defeating the Watcher, we will be taking the fight to MumboJumbo, who has retreated to the Norn Pass, which is called the Stair of Grief in the Bungie Myth games. Over 2 months have passed since the last journal entry.
The battle at Hellsford was a turning point. MumboJumbo's army, being crippled by Connacht's forces, fled westward towards the Cloudspine. As soon as they could tend to the wounded, the army was once again in the pursuit of MumboJumbo's forces. They were marching into mountainous terrain, and Connacht feared that they were heading towards the Norn Pass. If MumboJumbo's forces were to cross the Cloudspine and into the western lands of the provinces, he might not ever be stopped. The army marched for weeks trying to close the distance between MumboJumbo's army. One night, as the leaders of the army made plans for their travel, an Avatara remarked at Mairdred's extraordinary powers. He stated that not even the most accomplished of Avatara could weave the dream spells at his disposal. When asked where he had learned these great spells, Mairdred was strangely silent. As the army reached the base of the Norn Pass, they were less than a day from MumboJumbo's legion. The fierce weather along the Cloudspine made the journey a hard and soggy endeavor. At the mouth of the mountain passage, the army made camp. At the break of dawn, they would move into the pass and stop MumboJumbo from entering the lands to the west.
Perhaps MumboJumbo was not expecting to lose Balal the Watcher, and that is why he did not retreat until after his defeat. With a brilliant strategic mind like MumboJumbo, you would think that if he thought he was at a disadvantage, that he would have already left to stay out of harm's way. Or maybe his plan was to lay a trap for Connacht and his forces, and that is why he retreated to the Norn Pass. Connacht is afraid that if MumboJumbo escapes through the Norn Pass, that they will not be able to catch him. Perhaps the Cathbrug are not very familiar with the land west of the Cloudspine. The combination of the marching speed of the tireless undead along with unfamiliar land would make it rather difficult. On another note, they would be much farther away from Langefin, which would make it difficult to get supplies and also to protect the city. If they fail to catch MumboJumbo, he will keep raising his undead army and they will constantly be at war with him. Not to mention, he may bring some other defiled creature into the world like he did with the Macridia. At the base of the Cloudspine, Connacht and company set up camp in the middle of a storm. As we would expect, MumboJumbo has a little surprise for us. Make sure you pay close attention to the start of this mission. Let's get this mission rolling.
Huh? You!
The British guardsmen cannot save you now, Lieutenant.
My Emperor! You may try, beast. I may be old, but I can still wield my sword.
Pathetic old man. I will take that crown you
So that's MumboJumbo. So now we have our camp being ambushed.
Fight to the end, men!
So hold on, I'm just hotkeys on my guys, or setting my presets.
Yes, sir.
So we got Dwarven heroes, archer
Yes.
heroes.
Yes.
You know, the funny thing is the bowmen, they don't have any fire arrows, so that's
Yes.
kind of interesting. So you can see I'm going to this corner right away because in this mission you just get surrounded right away. They come from all the directions. It's not like any of the groups are too hard to kill. It's more that there's just so many of them.
Yes.
So you got some Goals and Solus over here. We got some Forgotten with Solus, some Thralls that will be coming. So we're just going to kind of go in this corner down here.
Got it.
The thing is, this hill is actually a big disadvantage. It kind of creates a thrall to tunnel them, but the Solus will go up in there, so you can see I'm leaving some distance because I want the Solus to be on flat terrain where I can easily get to them. Now here comes the goals.
We're moving. Move here, move there. Catch. Okay. Got it. We're moving. Let's get him. Yes. Yes, sir. We better handle that.
Sometimes I'm trying to click on the. Okay. Okay. Sometimes the clicking in this game is bad. Oh my gosh. No, archers.
Yes, sir.
This is a mess. This is a massive mess.
Got it. We're moving. Make a hole.
Why is he running that? Just go get him. Okay. No. Yeah. For you guys that play this game, do you ever have that problem where you choose a preset but it doesn't choose them, so you're choosing the wrong guys to do something? It happens to me all the time. Okay. That's the first group. Don't worry, we got more fun stuff coming.
Got it. We're moving. We're on it. Okay. Yes. Move here, move there. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
There we go.
Sir.
Okay.
We're moving.
Now I think we'll have this white. No, wait. Yeah, this white. Okay, let's let the white. Bring the white up. This mission. Maybe this mission is fun to watch because it is a huge clustered mess. It might be a good way to get them, or make it easier, but I'm gonna go ahead and heal this guy. So you kind of have to be quick on your toes and react quickly. I don't know if there's a really easy way to do it. You know what we could do?
Okay.
So we could lay some satchels here.
Yes, sir. Okay.
For these doors, or these thrall. Make it easier for us.
Yes. Yes. Move here, move there. Yes, sir.
Let's bring some guys over
We're
here.
moving. Step aside.
There's some forgotten that come from the right.
Yeah, okay.
Nailed him.
Got it. Okay. Got it. We're on it.
Come on.
Yes. Look out. Yes.
Step off. Make him get out of the way. Step aside.
Move here, move there.
Okay, yeah, trying to control everything on these crappy controls.
Step aside. Step off.
We're moving. Okay. Sir. Right.
Okay. This is just a huge jumbled mess, guys.
Take that.
Hope you guys like messy battles.
Yes. Got it.
You Get that Solus over there.
We're moving.
Take care of those Solus for me, doors.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
We're moving.
So we gotta heal out of these guys.
Make up your mind. Out of the way. Make up your mind.
We're on it.
Make up your mind. What now?
There we go.
And stay down.
Stand clear.
Yes, sir.
Step aside. Step aside.
Okay, alright, do we have enough of a mess now, guys?
Got it.
Okay, let's get some heals going.
For
Miraculously, you know, we survived that clustered mess. I did not do very well, but, you know,
yes. Bring it.
quickly get some heals going.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there we go. Kind of got back on our feet. I had some misclicks and on that first group, as you could tell, I'm sure. Which made it needlessly hard,
Yes, my liege.
but recovering pretty well.
Too easy.
Okay. So you see the other way. That means that like the main second, I'm just calling it the second group, is done. So we're gonna start rotating
sir.
over. Because now there's really not a whole lot of Forgotten left. There's just mostly Thrall and Solus, and they're gonna surround us and get us pinched. So we're gonna rotate over. This right corner is really nice because it's nice and narrow to get them all kind of clumped up. But we can kind of slowly move over there and use these tents too, I suppose. Could be some Solus. These tents are actually really nice for the Solus because they get all stuck in them.
Step aside.
Got it. We're on it.
Step aside.
Yes, sir.
Make up your mind.
We're on it.
Yes, sir. Make a hole. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Let's get him. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Make up your mind.
This kind of creates some separation for these Forgotten.
Okay.
And kind of clear out some of these guys that are closer to us.
Yes. Let's get him.
Yes, sir.
We're moving.
Come on, I'm back. Come on, run back.
We're moving.
Okay, I gotta start weakening these Thrall.
Out of the way.
Got it.
There are some soulless back here you gotta watch out for.
Out of the way!
Come on with the duds.
Out of the way! Stand clear! Step
This is a complete mess, guys.
Stand clear!
Yes, sir.
Stand clear!
Let's get some heals going.
Step off!
Okay. And stay down.
Know that Berserk is gonna die.
And stay down.
Get him out of the fight.
Over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
There we go. This level is such a mess. Such a mess.
We're on it.
The fact that I haven't lost anything yet is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
If you like being really organized in your defense, it's probably not a good mission for you. I think this is the last group withdrawal, probably. Nope, there's another one. There's another group withdrawal because they start to turn around when you win the mission.
Your order? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Must be out of heals.
Your order?
Come on out.
Got it.
Okay, we'll save right here and then we'll deal with the last bit. There's really no threats after this, just a bunch of thrall. These archers have really long range. And I think all there is this last group thrall. There's like no Solus or anything else, so there's really not a threat. So they're leaving because we won.
Even as the dawn rose and the last of the undead were slain, the battle had been lost. The Cath-Bruic Empire had lost its emperor.
So that's the mission. It's a big chaotic mess. There might be some ways to make it easier, but just the Forgotten coming with this when the Thrall are there, then all the Solus and stuff. Just try to get in a spot where the Solus can't get on like a ledge or something, and that will help you a lot. Because if they get on up high, they'll kind of force you to move. You can always, feel liberal to send your melee at the Solus if you need to, or use your dwarves on them. But the thing is, you really gotta get your dwarves on those, Forgotten and those thralls, so that you can protect your guys. So it's just all about choosing the right priorities and maneuvering your army, and not being afraid to let your units get some damage or get hurt a little bit. You know what I mean? Can't be afraid to use your melee in this battle. So because you got to kill fast. I mean, that's the name of the game. You got to kill fast so you don't get surrounded. So the windscreen shows some of the warriors protecting the fallen emperor from the Thrall army. Even with a victory, this battle feels more like a loss with the death of Emperor Leitrim. Mohgim had no doubt snuck into the camp to kill the emperor. Apparently, Mohgim doesn't have the greatest stealth skills, as Emperor Leitrim had come out of his tent being alerted by something. Mohgim showed his true skill in combat, however, by easily killing 4 Huron Guard heroes without even breaking a sweat. Emperor Leochim put up a better fight than them despite his old age and frail state. While Emperor Leochim did not do a whole lot in the grand scheme of the war, there was one thing that he did do that will forever change the course of history in the world of myth, and that was to bring Connacht into his army. He was able to turn the savage barbarian into the hero that was needed up to this point. Rest in peace, Emperor Leochim. The lost screen shows Moagim holding up his sword in a victorious stance with a bolt of lightning behind him. The lost screen tells us that Moagim murdered both the Emperor and the soldiers of the Empire. Well, that is it for this mission. We only have a couple missions left. In the next mission, Vengeance, we will face Moagim in combat. See you guys then.